Blessings. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Grateful for what. So the first video we're gonna react to today, man. I know we got this 2K content that we're gonna jump out the way. And then we're gonna get started with the things that I feel like matter. Reason I'm here, more importantly. Like I said, we tapped into the 2K community. Gonna stay tapped in. But this video right here, man, is from Yachtman Gaming. I haven't watched Brody's video in a while, man. Last time me and him had a difference of opinion on the view of 2K. But it seemed like most of those guys, they usually come around to my side of the table. And I think we at my side of the table by looking at the title. This title says the harsh truth of NBA 2K25. If you remember the situation, that me and Yachtman had, it wasn't a major issue or nothing like that. It was just very difference in the opinion of some things he said. But that was in the past. So we back reacting to one of his vids. Gonna hear what he got to say about NBA 2K25.
It's getting to that point of the year where you cannot ignore what's going on in the NBA 2K community right now. Everything that you hear from me in this video is my opinions, my thoughts. I'm not gonna be reading anybody else's opinion or thoughts. I don't want to obscure my own vision of what's going on. You understand me? As somebody that's been loyal to the grind for 2K since I've started, no excuses, whether the game has been liked, whether the game has been heavily complained about.
I will say that from what we know about Yachtman Gaming, he has been consistent. And it's hard for a lot of people to do. To be consistent at a game that has its ups and downs. That's not easy. And I will say he has been one of the few major creators that's still consistent, whether the game is good or bad. I will give him that.
I've been here 10 toes down since I've started this whole gaming career. It didn't happen as soon as I would have liked, but I did it. I ended up starting my journey. Had to put it on pause once I got married in 2016. I was 20. Fast forward 2 years later, March 2018, boom. I said, all right, I'm gonna start this 2K thing up now. Started it up, 2K18, the worst 2K of all time. Everybody says that. If you put out a poll, they're gonna say that. Not including 2K25.
2K18, worst 2K of all time before 2K25. Worst 2K of all time. 2K24, 2K19. 2K18 was bad defense. That had it to where the brick wall was OP. There was a lot of glitches. I don't know, me personally. And see, I shit on 2K19. Most people don't give 2K19 bad report. Only because of dribbling. The dribbling was the only thing that was decent about 2K19. 2K19 was the same that 2K18 was, just a little better. It was just a little better than 2K18. 19, I did not like 19, so I have it as my top worst 2Ks, not my number one. I would say my number one worst 2K, I'm gonna say 2K24. Like, if we don't put 2K25 in that conversation, I'm gonna say 2K24. 2K24 was the year that I actually quit 2K. That was my first time quitting. Like, not because I had a situation going on in my life. My first time quitting a 2K was 2K24. I never quit a 2K. Like, I may have left because I had personal reason to leave, but I never quit it. My first time, no, I quit it 2K19. I quit 2K19 as well. So, damn, I quit 2K19, but I still played 2K19, but I quit. I think I quit, like, mentally. I was checked out of there. I didn't care anymore because I knew the game was bad and everybody was glitching and cheating. So I didn't really care anymore about 2K19, but so I quit mentally, but I still played the game. Because I think I was hot around that time. Because I think, yeah, I was hot. I got hot off 2K18 as well. And I blew up around 2K20. So, but 2K18 being the worst, I would say top 3 worst. Because without including 2K25. But if we include 2K25, 2K18 probably number 4 in my book. Because I'm going to go with the worst 2K of all time. I'm going to say, for me, 2K24, that's the year I know I quit. That's the year I said I quit and I did not play any more games. I didn't touch it. I didn't watch no content of it. I just quit, for me, personally. Then I'm going to go and say 2K19, for me, was a bad game. And then I'm going to say 2K25. 2K25 got to be number 1. Well, if we're not including 2K25, 2K18 for me is number 3 worst 2Ks. If we including 2K25, then I'm saying 2K25 worst 2K of all time. Then 2K24. Then 2K19. Then 2K18 for me.
On that poll, all right? Because I think there will be mixed votes.
21 was bad too. Later. Yeah, but I damn. The worst I forgot about that motherfucker. Oh, yeah, that was bad. Oh, man, that was bad. Damn, I forgot about that hoe. 2K21 was bad, too.
Of all time. I started my whole YouTube journey on that. There's a few OGs like my brethren Michael and Elias.
Yeah, 21, I forgot about that.
They knew me way back then. We're about to hit Thanksgiving, and I have seen some of the biggest creators drop out. And if they haven't dropped out yet, their views have significantly went down. My biggest reason for this game already being what it is, the devs. What I mean by the devs is,
before he go forward, you know what I'm saying, y'all know, call a reaction video. Well, I get to pause it and give my 2 cents. The 2K community struggle with accepting defense. Just that simple. When I think about all these videos we react to, when I think about all the 2Ks that we consider bad, what was they missing? Why haven't everybody that works at 2K grasped that right there? Every 2K that we consider to be bad is missing one of the biggest component of basketball, and that's defense. No matter how much people like to win, no matter how easy people like a game to be, at the end of the day, people still thrives for a challenge. And there is no challenge. Nobody will accept fully Nobody would ever accept, can I say this? A handicapped player competing with LeBron James. Nobody would ever tell LeBron James to strip down your power, strip down your ability. And this is your record. This is your career. You wouldn't ask that. We wouldn't allow that. We wouldn't allow a group of mentally challenged individuals, and I hope I'm saying this correct. You feel me? Educate me if I'm not. You wouldn't allow the Special Olympics. That's why they call it the special. You wouldn't allow the Special Olympics to compete with the Olympics. Let's just be honest. It would be against what we believe. It would be against the code. It would be against our morals. It would be against our ethics. It'll be against righteousness. And then you're going to put that on his record. You're going to say, hey, the Olympic team lost to the Special Olympics. Well, why did they lose? Because we had to dumb them down. We had to strip them of their abilities. And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to 2K, they are scripting the people that are actually good at basketball. They are stripping us down to have us to compete with the Special Olympics. And I keep saying it. If you go look at all the 2Ks that we have an issue with, the number one issue is defense. Out of all the 2Ks, we can find a many of other things that we can have an issue with, but the number one thing what make people irritated and drive them crazy is bad shots going in, not being able to play proper defense, not being able to actually get the rebound, but all that centers around defense, all of it. So you wouldn't ask a group of elite players to dumb themselves down to give you entertainment. 2K, that's why my brother EJ says about entertaining. It is about entertaining in his world, and respectfully, I say this about my brother EJ. But it's about entertaining because 2K has dumbed it down to entertaining. Because there's no entertaining when you come on this basketball court. It's not the only entertainment you getting is losing. Me trying to go at you as hard as I can, being the best that I can be against you. That's the entertainment you're going to get. You're going to get entertainment like, yo, I'm going to call this play out. Yo, backdoor, downstream. Yo, cross left. Yo, I need somebody to go to the high post on the left side. And then I need that backdoor cut to go backdoor. And I need that high post on the left to hit him with the oop. Nah, that's your entertainment. But see, they done dumbed it down to now you got to shake your ass. You gotta be a gangster. You got to be a girl that's showing her chest. You got to be a dude that talking about drugs. See, this is what it has come to. You got to make jokes. See, it's one thing to be an entertainer and be good, then to be an entertainer and constantly losing. And I'm not saying this about my brother EJ that he losing out here, but I'm saying, though, there's entertainers, there's content creators, and there's cup players. And you know I already know what category I consider myself in. Nobody can take it away from me. I've been number one in Pro-Am. I've been the man in the stage. I've been the man in park. I got a career record that speaks for myself. I'm known in the 2K community, so you can't take it away from me. I consider myself among the Comps elite players. I have put them on their ass. You feel me? I have been put on my ass. But I have been that park player that always say I'm a park player, but I put any of you niggas on your ass. And I done did it in all areas. You can't take it away from me. You can't take it away from me. It's documented. You feel me? So, yes, there are entertainers. And then, yes, there are skillful players. And they want us skillful players to compete with these kids, these entertainers. But see, you never ask Shakedown to compete with a Phantom, because you know the outcome. You never ask K-Spade, the prospect, to compete with a anonymous 2K TV. It's a difference. Although those are great idols in our community, in our legacy, Shakedown, the Chris Move, those are our idols. We looked up to them growing up, but we know the difference when a Shakedown step in the ring with a Jay-Z. Respectfully, and I know Well, I shouldn't have said them two because they friends. I didn't mean it like, but what I'm saying is, it's the difference between a Chris Smooth and an instant burner. It's the difference between a Joe Nose and a QJB. And I'm saying this respectfully. I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but I'm saying there's entertainers, there's content creators, and then there's them dogs. And now the dogs are out here fighting with the cats. And I'm being respectful. I'm not dissing nobody. We all see, it's sad that I gotta say this because we can't own where we are. You know you're a level, like I'm a comp player, but I'm a level 4 comp player. See, I know what rank I am. I am a phenomenal 2K player. But I'm still not at the top of the food chain of them dogs. I'm a dog, but I ain't no dog. You see what I'm saying? So I know what category I am in. But then, see, everybody don't know what category they in, so you gotta babyfy these niggas' feelings. I didn't go off subject, did it? We still on the same page, right?
They are out of touch with the community. The developers are out of touch with their own community. And I say this from experience. I'm not going to speak on certain things. I have unfollowed all of the devs except LD2K.
Wow.
And here's why. I think the devs...
Wow, this is shocking. This is shocking because me and Yaman, we had a difference of opinion a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. And now Yaman has unfollowed every dev. Is he disassociating himself with the 2K corporation? Interesting. Very interesting.
Forgot that they work for us. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, they do work for us.
I'm not trying to sound egotistical, but...
Oh, Doug. Sound like what Anonymous was saying a year or two ago. When the community... It sounds like something that Anonymous was saying a year or two ago. I can't remember how long it been. I think it been about a year that, Anonymous got into it with a lot of major creators because I'm trying to tell them they work for us. Interesting.
A little ego to them. You understand me?
Interesting.
They forgot that their only goal is to create the game. I feel like they're too busy trying to be celebrities.
Bingo.
To where they're out of touch with their own.
Talk, son. Talk. You keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Community, because they want to make the game a certain way and say, here, take it or leave it. Because they've gotten that big-headed. I don't think they have learned from the recent roster clear out from the CEO. The CEO don't give a damn. As long as he's getting paid, you might get cleared out. So you better get your act together. And I say this with respect. Too much times I've been seeing recently where the devs go on Twitter and they post some nonsense. Completely out of touch. I think Mike Wang had commented in a response to Dunk Meter being broken with a clip of one time it's working. Not realizing that the mass consensus knows that the Dunk Meter is completely broken compared to what it was in the previous years. The devs are so busy trying to be famous and trying to be egotistical because they're not realizing that we're not here to hear your opinion or hear what you like. You're making the game for the consumer. The consumer is what matters, not you. Yes. You are there to do a specific job. You understand me? It's not just you don't matter. Just like
this is why it hurts. This is why activists get burnt out. They don't get burnt out because they hate doing their job. And it's not a job because you love it. You wanna stand up for the people. You wanna get us in a better situation. And you saying, y'all, let's all get together. We can defeat this corporation. We can defeat this system. Let's all work together. Let's build. And then you have people like my brother right here. They be against it. They say, this is a corporation and they can do what they want to do in their game. And, y'all just complaining. And then you see these people that don't jump on the same page with the activists, but then they'll come a year or two later and speak the same message of the activists. Respectfully, I'm saying what I'm saying, but man, it's tough. Because what if we all could have got on the same? Well, I know that don't work. I'm asking for a miracle. I didn't become aware of what I'm aware of when somebody else was aware of it. So I had to. I get it. I get it. We all have our own time when we able to see the truth. So now we dealing with the harsh truth of NBA 2K25. Okay.
Like when I was in the military, I don't matter. I'm a number. You're a number. You understand me? When I was in the military, I was a number. I was a number told to do a specific thing to make this run. You are a number to do a specific thing to make this ship run, which is creating a good basketball video game, which you have failed to do this year. You have failed to do that this year. Developers, because you're out of touch with the community that matters, because you want to build your own community, build a narrative of what.
This is why Ronnie loves hanging out with the celebrities, because Ronnie, and I told y'all what I said yesterday, the community has placed these guys in a situation to where they able to deal with mega brands like Jordan, Nike. They able to deal with mega brands like the NBA. They didn't have the NBA in their back pocket a couple years ago. But because we created this monster is now turning its back on us. We created 2K to the level that it's at today. And then they turn their backs on us. Boy, what money will do to you. What money, fame, what money and clout will do to a motherfucker, boy.
But really, it's just a small percentage of people, and that's Sim Nation. The Czar is the leader of Sim Nation. I think he unfollowed me a couple years back. Actually, last year. That's how I knew I was going to Community Day before in 2K24, because he unfollowed me because Sim Nation had came at me for posting a tweet of me Steezo dribbling in 2K19. The tweet went viral, 4.5 million views or more now. They were just lighting me up, and I was clapping back at them. He unfollowed me because of that. That's when I knew the devs were soft. They don't like anything that's not their opinion. Sim Nation has killed this game, 2K, the game that we love, and they're not even playing it anymore. You see, Sim Nation is like when you go buy, you look at this house and you want the house all the time. You're like, oh, I want this car really bad. And you get the car, you get the house, and you're like, I think I overspent on this vehicle. I think I overspent on this house. I don't think this was what I was expecting. That is Sim Nation, and this is what the developers have folded to, not realizing why.
I'm pondering on what he's saying, because I'm a part of Sim Nation. But am I a hybrid? Based on what I keep hearing people speak on about Sim Nation, it makes me think, am I really Sim Nation? Because I think I'm Sim Nation. But my definition of Sim Nation could be different than everybody else. My definition of Sim Nation is teamwork and defense. Teamwork and defense. But when I hear them speak on Sim Nation, it sounds like they're speaking of a place of they want a Pacific thing to be a Pacific way. And I ask myself, because when I hear people speak on Sim Nation, I say, damn, I'm Sim Nation, but that's not, I don't think how they thinking. So maybe I have lost the concept, and maybe I have just changed the concept in my own head to what Sim Nation is, because I have always carried the title of Sim Nation, and I just assume in my brain, in my vocabulary, the definition I give Sim Nation is teamwork and defense. We don't cheat. We don't use glitches. We use this up here to outsmart the next team. I'm going to beat you with backdoors because you made a 5'9" point guard. I'm going to abuse your little point guard. Because you didn't make him tall enough, I'm going to abuse him. That's my Sim Nation. I'm going to call plays to make you hate basketball. See, you're going to appreciate this game and this exploit. My Sim Nation is I'm going to beat you with skills. I don't need these exploits. So maybe my definition of Sim Nation is different than what everybody else goes with when they say Sim Nation.
Why would you go away from what made
you
gang? Rich? The developers, I believe, have lost touch with rich.
Okay, my boy say I'm not Sim Nation. I'm more of IQ, like playing the game the right way. Okay, and see, that's what I thought Sim Nation was. I thought Sim Nation was we compete the right way. But like I said, so apparently Sim Nation means something else. And I just been running with my own definition.
Reality,
Okay.
which is they need to be focused on what is important, which is creating a good basketball game. I think they've been too focused on being celebrities and creating their own narrative and trying to go against the grain. They're trying to be the new age of developers that's going against the consumers. You saw COD tried it and you saw what happened. They folded.
Right.
They have to go back to what made COD fun. Slide canceling, arcadic. I know people are gonna say, yeah, man, but basketball is realism. You say you want something until it's actually here. What's realism? Random based. What's 2K25? Random based animations. This is the realism you cried for. Matter of fact,
I'm glad. See, I'm glad he breaking it down like this. I'm glad he breaking it down the way he breaking it down. But I'm also asking, who voted? Who said I want realism, and realism equal randomness? Huh? I'm not following. It's not clicking. Let me say that slow so y'all can, because I may not be clicking to you. What I'm saying is, who said realism equal 2K controls what I do? Not clicking. Are you type 1 if you understand what I'm asking? Who said realism equals randomness, dribble moves, randomness, jump shot changing, release points? It's not clicking. So asking for realism mean that 2K get to do what they want to do because that's what real. It's not clicking. It's not clicking for me.
2K25 is so real, you got one dribble style that you can use versus competition. 2K25 is so real, you're missing dunks now, wide open. 2K25 is so real, you get plucked at any moment when you're going up for a layup or a dunk, and the player is at the three-point line, and they'll get an animation and take it from you. You guys wanted realism, the game is
okay. So Anonymous 2K TV believes that, okay, if this is what here he's saying, Anonymous 2K TV, and I'm not trying to combat this video because I think me and him gonna agree on most of, because me and him agreeing now. But I'm trying to figure out how do we play a part in what we have today? Did the Sim Nation play a part in this, or did 2K just come out and do some other shit? Because I'm asking, Anonymous don't think you should make every jump shot. Anonymous think fatigue. See, here you go. I knew I was hitting on something. I knew it. Yaman and others, my brother Swante, believe that you should have unlimited stamina in 2K. Realism for me is saying, no. You should get tired at some point and miss that shot. I have watched my brother Yaman in his past videos say he don't think that's cool. 2K shouldn't have no stamina. It should be able to run around and run around. See, I don't agree with that. So my realism is saying, yes. If you mistime your jump shot, you should be able to miss it. That's why I say green or miss. Anonymous. Anonymous is with the green or miss category. Green or miss, because realism is saying that you did not time your shot right. In real life, when you do not time your shot right, there's a possibility of a miss, and there's a possibility of a make. But in a video game, it needs to be miss or green, because it gives us that chance to compete in a video game. Now, I may be a hybrid in all of this real versus arcade shit. I may be a hybrid. Because there's moments when I can say I want real stamina, and then that's a moment when I can say, well, Anonymous, if he missed time and jump shot in real life, he makes it. He shoot half-court shots in the NBA. Well, I don't give a fuck if they shoot half-court shots in the NBA. I don't want to see half-court shots in 2K. So I guess I'm a hybrid. There's some things, see, everything need to be an individual check box. Do you want people to shoot half-court shots? No. Do you want stamina to matter in 2K? Yes. Do you want strength to matter in 2K? Yes. Would you like to see the offensive player get every loose ball? No. I would like to see it be an option to be free as well. I don't want, so there's things that I can agree with from arcade, but then there's things I can agree with from realistic. So I think I'm in the middle of this real versus arcade shit. I don't want to see 7-foot centers dribbling in 2K. Is it real? Yes. How often? There need to be a weigh-in. Is there 1 or 2 niggas dribbling that's a center in the NBA? 1 or 2? Yes. But what happened when Shaq tried to come down the court with the ball? Created a lot of issues in it. What happened? We see Giannis bringing the ball down the court from time to time, a little more often, but that's his team. That's one center that is really out here. We see Jokic. You know, so okay, we got 2. How many centers are in the NBA? We only see about 1 or 2 niggas that actually get to control it from the center standpoint. So I don't want to see a 7-foot center on 2K finessing me out my boots. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a lockdown hitting square 1 time and getting 10 steals. I don't want to see that. That's not realistic, but y'all like it. It's not realistic to break my ankle every time you do a dribble move, but you like it. So I am in the middle of this real versus arcade stuff. There's things I like on the arcade side, and there's things I like on the real side.
Lower than it's ever been that I can remember. The game is slow and clunky. You understand me? What's a recipe for disaster for a gamer? When you game, you want to feel in control of what you're doing. 2K25, that's not the case. You are controlled by Michael Wang, the general. You understand me? I have a lot of respect for Michael Wang, but I've lost a lot.
Okay, let me read this comment out loud. My boy said you can't have real basketball without balanced offense/defense. I 100% agree. When people spend their money, they expect to be great and forgot they have no IQ. Other people have badges too. And see, this is the issue. Because people are buying their character, they want to be Superman and Superwoman without the IQ. So therefore, they're complaining about missing with a 99 3 ball. When they shot a terrible shot. Great point, sir. Great point. We have guys that are spending their hard-earned money, girls that are spending their hard-earned money, coming out here buying their character, but don't have the IQ for what they paid for. Tough. Tough.
Out of respect as well. You understand me? You are literally controlled by, if Michael Wang says you're going to miss your shot, you're going to miss your shot. I don't care if you have a 99 3-pointer. I don't care if you have all legend badges. You have your takeover. When it's time to miss, you're...
And the 99 3-pointer. I don't think it's okay that 2K got you missing as often as they do. But if you were mistiming your jumper, guess what I think you should do? Miss every one of them. Because once again, I am for the green or miss. That's me. I am the green or miss category. If you are mistiming your jumper, you should miss it. But if you're timing your jumper right, I don't think 2K should be punishing you. You made a build with a 99 3. You should get the benefits of it. But 2K should not give you an open shot when you are contested. This is you. This is me. I'm right here. So how is that open shot? So I don't want to see 2K make you miss your open shots, but I definitely don't want to see 2K let you make shots when I'm right here in your face. But see, we have a game that has not balanced the open shot, so how the hell we expect them to balance the contested shots? God damn. We just solved it right there. We have a game where you have a 99 3 ball and you go 1 for 6, wide open. But if you're contested, you go 2 for 6. This shit is crazy.
Going to miss. Same thing goes for dunking. I am a dunk meter fanatic. Every game I'm dunk metering, every single.
Man, boy, y'all killing me because I gotta say this. I normally I can see y'all comments and keep the video playing. I apologize for the people that just want to see the video. The link will be in the description. If you just want to watch the video, you can go ahead and go watch it. But my guys are saying some amazing shit. I think badges messed up the game. Hello. Ding, 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 ding. We've been saying it for a while over here at Anonymous2K TV, but hey, I love it when other people see it as well. Badges ruin the game. Badges. Because 2K can't balance regular gameplay, and then they done jumped up and threw badges in the mix. Now you got these badges that are solidified higher than my rating. You got a 63 ball, but somehow you was able to manufacture enough badges to get a decent shot. How the fuck you do that? Luckily, they done toned it down a little bit. Now they're making this a little relevant. Okay, you got a 63 pointer, you can't get silver limitless. It used to be so bad. Dudes would have lockdown with a 53 ball, and somehow they got a corner specialist. So they toned it down a little bit, but it's still bad. Because now we have badges called legendary. What is the fuck a legendary badge? Why would I need a legendary badge when you can't even get the basics right? You gonna give this nigga a legendary, and then on top of that, he got a legendary badge, and damn, the legendary probably don't even work. And then you see another case where the legendary working too damn good. It's too legendary. There's a lot of fuckery going on with the badges and the ratings. The ratings and the badges are not clicking in 2K. Since these badges have been here, they have been overpowering ratings. They have been, dude, because this motherfucker got a little funky ass badge. You got a high rating, but his badge is overpowering your ratings? Get that out of here. That's bad. That's bad business.
Game. I am somebody that will use to green the smallest of smallest dunk meters to where people think I was zenning on dunk meters. I was Joe.
I know I'm pausing this video. My boy said, I'm not going to lie, I like the big man that can dribble. I had one in 20, 22, 23, 24, and 25 with Hall of Fame quick first step. See, we're not saying that you don't like it. You agree that you like the arcade style. And see, that's what I'm saying. Anonymous just in a difference of opinion. I don't like the arcade style of that. I like arcade things about 2K, then I like some things to be real. But me personally, I don't want to see your 7-foot dribbling. I don't want to see you with a 7-foot center with quick first step. You're defeating the concept now of basketball. You're changing it in a video game standpoint, because now if you can make a 7-footer that can have quick first step, that can have all these extra badges, then what's the point of us making small builds? We're not playing basketball anymore. We're playing, let me get my best 5 and you get your best 5. And my best 5 is all 7-footers and your best 5 is all 7-footers. And then somebody that try to be different can't even be different, because now I got to compete with the glitchiness that you made. Type 1 if you following me. Type 1 if you follow me. I know that came out a little fast, but type 1 if you following.
Knows 2.0 with the dunk meter last year.
And that's what's going on in a lot of cases.
I will make 99%.
This is why you don't see a lot of versatile, because why would I be versatile when I got to compete with this? See, in the comp world, there is no versatile. Type 1 if you're following. See, in the comp world, we all got to have the same build, the same archetype, the same height. You know what I'm saying? There's maybe 1 or 2 people that can try to pull off something different. But see, in a casual setting, you can create whatever you want. But when it comes to we playing for money, when it comes to we playing for bragging rights, when it comes to we playing for ratings, records, then guess what? You're going to see a lot of the same bills. You're going to see a lot of the same bills. You don't get to see no versatile, because there is no versatile because of the way that the game is set up. It's hard to be versatile. It's hard for everybody to go create a Warriors team and go play Comp Pro-Am. Now everybody gonna try to get them a Denver Nuggets championship team. Type 2 if you following that right there. Type 2 if you following what I just said.
Of my dunk meters when they are open. Contact dunks is a 50-50. And I say that with that still being really good, that it's a 50-50 that I'm gonna make most of my contact dunks. because this year
What's
the
good,
average
gang?
person is not making not even one of them. They don't even want to attempt it. You understand me? I just like going against the grain. The RNG animations in this game have completely taken the joy out of what's most important, because even if this game was to be left how it is with dribbling, which is a whole different topic, right?
Yes.
It still would be better if the RNG aspect of the
I
game was
agree.
completely removed.
I agree with him. I agree.
Like it was last year for the...
I agree. With the bad gameplay, with the bad defense, you take our RNG, and I think a lot of us feel a little bit better. You let us control everything that we do, even with the bad defense, because RNG is really causing us to have bad defense. Because remember, we are not 100% in control of our player. So therefore, RNG is affecting every aspect of 2K25. Rebounding, passing, dunking, shooting, dribbling, everything. Moving. Just moving. You can't even control yourself moving. As soon as you get a rebound, your dude is automatically running out of bounds. Like, he didn't actually step out of bounds, but you grab the rebound. Y'all know if you play 1v1s, right? Or 2v2s. You grab the ball and you just running out of bounds, but then you finally get control of yourself, but you done wasted 2 seconds because your dude still, you dumb fucker. Turn around, nigga. You got the rebound, go clear it. Then you go try to clear the ball. The 3-point line is right here. Your dude backs all the way up, still moving before you can finally control him. You dumb fucker, stop moving. You cleared the ball right there. What is you still backpedaling for?
Most part, which enabled Zenz to work. But you see, if they would have gave us the ability to not use shot meter in a pro-am or stage, we would have been all right.
Well, see, everybody don't like a glitch build. That's a narrative. Everybody don't care to cheat. Some people are dogs. Everybody don't need a glitch build. Respectfully, I say that. You know, but like you said, that's your opinion. You know, I don't need a glitch build. I just need this. I just need this. So, but like I said, that's your opinion. That's your opinion, and that's my opinion. Everybody don't need a glitch build.
Because the part players would have been the ones dealing with the Zenz, because they don't believe Zenz exists anyways until recently, right? Been crying this whole couple years because I've been in the stage, and I see what's going on. Same people, y'all man, give me, you're just tripping. Zen's not real, man. You're tripping. That stuff is patch. I know y'all getting lit up by the freaking Zenz because Mike won't allow shot meter in the park. Y'all are welcome.
Ain't no 5'9" kicking no real
years in advance. Some of y'all were brilliant enough. Let me know if that was you. Brilliant enough to know that y'all man.
I've been playing basketball. I'm 32 years old. I'm 5'11", 5. I could probably hit 6 feet on a good day. You know what I'm saying? Because your height go up and down as the day goes. For y'all that don't know that, in the morning you are the tallest you will be. In the morning time, you are the tallest. And then as the sun starts to drop, you start to shrink a little bit. I just hit you with some real shit. I don't know if you can tap into what I just said, but a lot of our cartoons show you the power. Sun will, alright, Dragon Ball Z type shit. But what I was finna say. Yeah, I ain't never seen a little nigga cooking no motherfucking 6'5", no 6. Nigga, you might have a moment, but when it really come down to it, game over. When that 6'6" or that 6'5" get the ball and he really tired of you all that running around, you better not miss. You better be the best shooter in the world, because guess what? You 5'9". When that 6'4", that 6'2", that 6'3", that really is a hooper, and he get the ball and he say game over, it's game over. Cause guess what? If he tired of playing with you, he just gonna come on, dog. You know what he gonna do to you. We don't even gotta sit here and talk about it. If you're a hooper, you know what happened when a 6-something get on you little 5'9s. You 5'9s be killing for a moment. You be showing out. And then when that nigga say, okay, I'm about to lose, I'm scared, I got some money on the line, game over. You know what a game over mean.
Gaming and others were speaking the truth. Some of y'all were gullible to believe that it was not real. But I hope Mike Wang keeps shot meters in the park so y'all could deal with it a couple more years. You understand me? Anyways, RNG shooting, RNG dunking, sim heads, anybody. This is what the most important thing in 2K. Leaving the dribbling out of it.
You know what Karl Malone did to Isaiah Thomas for coming to the paint? Isaiah Thomas is a good hooper. But when I think Karl Malone got tired of him being a good hooper. Shit.
They screwed that up this year. Big time. Big time. I don't care how good of a shooter you are. I play against the best shooters in this game. I play against league locks in the stage, league guards in the stage, some of the best streamers and best players in the world in the stage on Proving Grounds earlier in the year. They're going to miss shots I've never seen them miss in years, including me. I have a saying in 2K25. This is going to be my legacy game. This is my legacy game. Because it literally feels as if one game, you're going to be able to have full control of your player, and the next game, you're going to lose 90% control of your player and have to pray.
That's true. That's true.
That Mike Wang is on your side.
That's
whether
true.
That's defensively.
Hey, listen. This is what I love more than anything. You got guys and girls that are professional 2K players. And I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about the 2K league. I'm talking about you've been playing for years. You know what you're doing. For example, you got a dude like Anonymous 2K going 1 for 9, 2 for 11. That ain't even in my DNA. I never in my life shot bad in 2K after the first 3 weeks. Right? Everybody is bad for the first 3 weeks. And then if I gotta be honest, Anonymous probably bad for the first week, and that's it. Because, you know, I get more time in than the average person because this was my job. So I'm playing every day, so about the 4th day, I gotta figure it out. But let's just say 3 weeks. Niggas still shooting 2 for 12. Knock down players. Players that know how to get open, wide open, and can't make a shot. Then all of a sudden, I go 5 for 5, 4 for 5. And then I come back and can't make a shot. What is this? You tell me I was good enough to win flawless, shooting flawless. All of a sudden now I forgot my jumper. You cannot be doing this to people. You cannot be doing that. That need to be a lawsuit. We need to get on some Drake.
That's a problem. That's a big freaking problem. Is there a way to fix this? I don't think there's a way to fix this year, guys. Once they enable the ability for you to make mistimed jump shots in the park, yes, believe it or not, they're still holding people's hands to this day. We thought they moved past it. Yeah. They had a good run moving past it, but they folded. The sim heads that loved and cried for 2K to move in this pro play direction are the ones to blame, in my opinion, for ruining the game that we love, and the developers that created them. Because the developers created these spawns. You understand me? They gave them a platform when they didn't build their platform from scratch. And I'm speaking my mind because it's the friggin' truth, and y'all know this.
SG.
You ever notice why there's so many creators out there like myself that didn't get a creator code, didn't go to community day, didn't get a logo only a couple times in my whole 5-6 year cycle of doing this YouTube thing?
We know why skillful players don't get invited to 2K. You know, we know. Most of the people that get invited to a 2K community day are creators, content creators. Not the content creators that are gonna be a skillful player. You may have about, out of all those people, about 5 of them are actually hoopers. And then among that 5, they are still bought and paid for. Ooh, type 3 if you understand what I'm saying. Let me repeat it though. I like to be spiced a little bit. Out of the hundreds of people that go to 2K community day, let's just say about 50 to 80 people. 1 to 5 of them are actually comp creators. And that 1 to 5, they are still bought and paid for, and they know, 2K know that they're bought and paid for. You know, type 3 if you understand what I'm saying.
For 2K, 4 years doing it 5 years doing it almost full time. Creators that will speak their mind or they don't feel like they can control with gifts and stuff like that.
Then he answering it for y'all. Goddamn, I told y'all to say it. It's like this nigga read my mind. Well, he basically said what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm talking about?
In my opinion, that's the ones that they try to stay away from. When the ones that they are on.
Let me play it back so you can hear the answer to what I just said. And some of y'all already got it, but let me play it back so you can hear him say it.
Like myself, that didn't get a creator code, didn't go to community day, didn't get a logo only a couple times in my whole 5-6 year cycle of doing this YouTube thing for 2K. 4 years doing it, 5 years doing it almost full time. Creators that will speak their mind or they don't feel like they can control with gifts and stuff like that. In my opinion, that's the ones that
in your opinion,
they try to stay away from.
In my
the ones
opinion
that
too?
they are uncertain about. Like, I might be able to give Yardman Gaming a logo, might be able to fly him out for community day.
Okay.
But I don't think this guy's gonna fold and just put us on a pedestal if we do bad.
Hello. You know one creator that is big? I think if 2K would have, I think the only reason he's speaking against 2K now is because he didn't get what he wants. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna move faster, but a lot of these guys, they're only changing up because they didn't get invited. So they realize that they're never gonna get invited. They realize that there's no opportunity for them. So now they're coming to the dark side.
If we do bad, he's gonna say it. And that's what
those are the ones you had to be careful of.
What I speak about when I say like the developers are acting like celebrities, because I remember 2K24, I reached out to a couple of the devs asking them, yo, what's going on? I'm seeing people getting community invites. Am I gonna be invited? I just like to know yes or no. Got some personal things going on. IRL, y'all know my situation. I don't have to explain it. For those who know, no. Like, yo, let me know. I just want to know. If I'm not going, I'm not going. That's fine. You understand me? It's cool. Just let me know so I can prepare and do everything I need to do in advance. Didn't get no response. I see people at community day. That was 2K24's launch. 2K25 launch come around. I'm asking the same thing. This time I actually get a response by one of the developers. And some answers that I wasn't too happy with. You know, that's why I ended up, you know, really stepping away from that side of things. In my opinion, it is too late for 2K to do anything. The only thing they can do now to make the game good for most people, because the only people playing the game now, like myself, is people that are basketball lovers, and that's it. You understand? The people that come, the seasonal fans, they're out.
Yeah,
they're out.
True.
You understand me?
I agree.
It's reality. It's reality. Last year the game died before Christmas. This year it died before Thanksgiving. Next year I don't want to see what's going to happen, because the developers are going to push this pro play stuff again. Pro play, I don't know what the heck they were thinking with this pro play stuff. You mean to tell me all the animations that we got last year that was usable?
See, once again, pro play. Can pro play exist without 2K controlling it? That's a real question. Because I don't know if it's pro play, the issue. The issue is 2K controlling my game. Can I do this pro play? Okay. Can the pro play move be pulled off by me, the human? Okay. If it can be pulled off by me, the human, then why is 2K interfering in my game? So I don't know, is pro play the issue that I'm having? The issue I'm having is 2K fucking with me. Is that pro play? If that's pro play, then pro play got to go. Gotta go. So the issue I'm having is 2K jumping in my game. If that's what pro play is, because I thought pro play was animations, you know, but can I pull these animations off without 2K interfering? And if I can do that, then get out the fucking way. That's all Anonymous is saying. If pro players can't be pulled off by me, the human, then pro play got to go. Whatever animation that's keeping me from doing it, and you gotta jump in my game and pull me over here and do this to get out the way. That's what Anonymous is saying. So if pro play can't be done by me, then I don't want it.
You push for pro play. that you put in the game, that you took pride in putting in the game, like the Kyrie Irving dribble style. You understand me? The LeBron dribble style, the pro dribble style, the Michael Jordan dribble style. All those animations, the Jamal Murray slide, like the behind the back. All these animations that you took hours and hours telling us that this is pro play, this is realistic. Just to find out that no matter what you do, you can put a real person in this game. There's no way to make it realistic. The only way to make it realistic is to go outside and play basketball. This realism
I
crap
agree
is
right there.
the gaming aspect. A lot of y'all are gonna sit here and, oh, y'all man, you're just complaining. No, I'm telling you the truth. Maybe you don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna tell it to you. I'm always gonna tell it to you, my truth. If you don't like it, too bad. You know, you don't have to listen to me. You understand me? Let me tell you something right now. Everything that we have asked for, because I know a lot of y'all are gonna start caping up. They gave us everything we asked for. No, they did not.
No, I never
They gave
asked.
us everything we asked for.
I never asked for 2K to control my character. I never asked for no hair colors. Anonymous only asked for defense, teamwork, no glitches, no exploits. This is shit Anonymous 2K25 been preaching, and I got a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel to prove it. The videos are there. Anonymous ain't asked for 2K to jump in his game not one time. I ain't asked for 2K. If you want to create some animations, I don't give a fuck if they create no more dribble moves. Because my only issue right now is the core of 2K. That's rebounding, passing, shooting, defense, moving. Rebounding, passing, shooting, defense, moving, and then we can throw in dribbling in there. But I don't care if 2K do nothing else. I don't ask for nothing but the simple shit. They don't give me what they need to give me my shit then. If 2K is out here giving people stuff, give me what I asked for then. Shooting, correct shooting, okay, just give me defense and movement. I just fuck everything else. Listen, leave the shooting ass, leave the dunking ass, leave the dribbling ass. Just let me move correctly. Let me be in control of my character and defense. When I'm in somebody's face, I wanted to say tight cover. When I'm not guarding them, I wanted to say open or wide open. You see how fair I am? I'm so fair. When I'm there, when I'm slightly there, I wanted to say slight cover. When I'm all the way there, I wanted to say he all the way in your motherfucking shit. I don't want 2K to guess. I want them to pop up on the screen and say that nigga was there. That's what I wanted to say. Can y'all reach out to the Dells and tell them Anonymous would like to, have something? Since he been a long time protege of 2K, he have been a staple in the community. Can somebody let them know Anonymous want the game to say that nigga was there? When I'm right there, that nigga was there. I wanted to say that nigga was there. Nigga was there. When I'm not there, they like, damn nigga, you wide open. Damn nigga, you wide open. That's what I want my shit to say. Can I get that?
4 years ago, before Next Gen even released. You understand me? Because before Next Gen released, the game wasn't that broken. 2K20 was only bad.
How hard is that? How hard is it? My boy say all the animations should be effective and as good as your ratings. Let me read that part again. All of the animation should be effective and as good as your rating. So if your rating is a 62, your dribbling skills should be a 62. If your dribbling skills are a 99 going against somebody who have a defense of 92, then your 99 should somewhere in between that battle of defense and offense, the 99 should win if he makes the right decision. But that come down to my game again. Why? Because hey, if I know I'm slow on defense, don't I need to play a little further back on you? Right? If I'm fast on defense, if I'm a Tony Allen, then I can be like close in your shit. Because I have amazing recovery time. I'm quick on my feet. I'm light. I'm not a heavy defender. Right? So that's where in basketball, Steph Curry would have a pick and roll rant If he get that center on him, he gonna tap dance. But it's a little harder when he gotta get that shot off against Rajon Rondo. And it's a difference. Is he working as hard as he would have to work if he had Anthony Davis guarding him? That's not the same as having Tony Allen guarding him. That's not the same as having Ron Artest guarding him. See, when Shaq guards Steph Curry, oh shit. Now, when Ron Artest get up in there, it's gonna be a lot of shit. All right, shit, focus. Make the right dribble move. Make the right dribble move. God damn, this nigga Ron Artest right here. Boom! I still shot on this ass, but boy, that was a tough shot. When he got Shaq on, that nigga is freestyling on Shaq. Okay, boom. Gotcha. Peekaboo. Yeah, the peekaboo come up. Ain't no peekaboo when a nigga is on your chest. You just gotta run back down because nigga, you know the energy you just spent to get this shot off. Am I making sense to you? So I love what you just said. I'm gonna read that one more time. All animation should be effective in as good as your ratings. But somehow ratings have taken a back seat to bullshit. All right. Yeah.
Because they gave us the same neighborhood. You understand? It's not a creator issue, it's a game issue. I don't honestly think there's anything they can do to fix this game without creating a new game.
Come on.
And this is where I'm going to leave it. I think 2K finally gave us everything we've been asking for years.
Huh?
No, because they knew the product that they were going to release was not sufficient enough. Because over the past few years, 2K has not given us anything that we've asked for, but the gameplay has had enough to suffice for that.
True.
This year, that is
okay.
Not the case.
I'm following.
Understand me?
I'm following you.
Honestly, I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think
he's saying like 2K gave us the customization, the new park, the new city, the new badges, the new dribble moves. He said that 2K gave us all that stuff because they knew that their gameplay would not be where in the past their gameplay was playable, question marks, quotation marks, but they never gave us none of the other customization that we were asking for. So I can agree.
The product this year was not going to be up to par to the standard, and they decided, okay, we're going to even it out by trying to give them all these different rewards. It sounds like complaining to a lot of people, but I'm just...
the reward system this year is fire. They giving you cap breakers. Like, that shit is fire. The new takeover system is dope. It's dope as fuck. The cap breakers is amazing idea. The badge elevators, amazing idea. They give you a lot of perks, but like I said, they gave us all that with shitty gameplay. So what the fuck do that shit even matter? You ain't gonna even be on the game long enough to fucking enjoy the perks.
Just here to speak my mind on what's going on in the real situation in the 2K community right now. A lot of people are packing it up. Me, I'm gonna be here, but that's not to say I don't have other things going on IRL that I'm about to be chasing, because I'm not somebody that like to stay still. You understand me? Anyways, let me know what y'all think.
Hey, shout out to Yardman Gaming, man. I think he did a fine job on this video. I think it's a great video. Like I said, some things that I still question, it's like I said, is it pro play or is it 2K just interfering with the game? And if pro play is an animation that can't be pulled off by the human, then we don't want it. See, they keep trying to throw this AI shit down our throat. And that's what's going on. When we look at everything around us, they keep trying to put us in these AI sedated modes. But let me know if you're paying attention to that. Hint, hint. It start with the things that you like. Then if I can introduce it to the things that you like, okay, maybe I ain't making no sense. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the next video. But y'all make sure y'all check out the Yardman. The link will be in the description. Y'all go over there and hit that like button, showing some love. We appreciate it. his content. Thank you. All right, let's get to the real deal, Holyfield. So we finna sit back and be educated. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do over here. We're gonna, we get that 2K stuff in there because we still like 2K. We like it enough to keep our ears to the windows and listen at the door sometime, and we peeping through the blinds. We still we might not fuck with 2K right now, but we still looking over the fence. Hey, what you doing over there? What you doing? So yeah, we still keeping our ears and eyes open on what's going on with 2K. But let's get to the shit. Y'all see what that say right there? Destroyed by distractions. Hit that be 2K? Hit 2K be destroying you? I don't know. Let's hear what my man got to say, man. Listen, the link will be in the description. I've been rocking with this dude for about 3 months now. And man, let me tell you, that helped me a lot of ways, bro. I have learned a lot of rhythm. I have learned about a lot of principles with it. And I was about to say the rhythm principle. But one of the principles he's speaking on a lot is the principle of how, I forgot the name of the principle. Oh, the price principle. The price principle. And he may speak on this here. If you don't know what the price principle is, go look it up. But yeah, so we're going to get started with this, man. Don't let your distraction destroy your destiny. Let's see what he got to say, man. And I hope you don't step away. I understand that you like my 2K content. I understand you rock with me for 2K. But let me be a brother. Let me be a brother. Let me be a friend. Let me say, hey, from my heart, let me introduce you to something that could possibly help you in your real life. Fuck your 2K life. That 2K shit. So you telling me you're going to choose the bullshit of 2K over this right here? So you can watch my 2K content where we know it's bullshit. But we still going to entertain ourselves. You feel me? We still going to get our little drugs. But you going to leave when we play this? Don't leave when we play this. This is shit right here that can possibly help you, save you, or push you in the right direction, or push you to the next level. Let's get it, man.
Have you ever wondered what separates the best in class or the best in categories from the rest in class or the rest in category? Why is there only one Michael Jordan in a lifetime? Have you ever wondered that? Why is there only one Jack Nicklaus or one Tiger Woods or one Steve Jobs or one Elon Musk in like a whole lifetime? Have you ever wondered why is there only one Sam Walton? Can anyone, the fact is, regardless of what the arena is, it doesn't matter if it's sports, it doesn't matter if it's business, it doesn't matter if it's medicine, it doesn't matter if it's science, it doesn't matter if it's education, it doesn't matter. In any arena, there are only a handful of stars and even fewer superstars, and there are even fewer people that we could call legendary. How many of y'all would agree with that, right? But you're about to discover what it takes if you want to be a star, if you want to be a superstar.
You know what I love about this right here? That's what I mean by our parents can't give us this game. You see, those people, they're at a seminar right now. Type 1 if you ever been to a seminar. Type 2 if you've never been to a seminar. I'm going to type 2. My hand going up for 2. I never been to one. But I have been to plenty on YouTube. I have been to plenty on YouTube. See, we in class today. You may not have ever been to one in real life. Well, okay, you may not ever been to one physically, but this internet can be used to where we can actually be at seminars now. I never been to one physically. I never paid to go to one. I think I definitely need to attend one. My boy said he been watching seminars for 3 years though. So he never, okay, my boy right here, Joey, he been to one. That's amazing. I do plan on going to one. You feel me? I do plan on going to one. But I've been to plenty on YouTube. So we can't, that's why I say we can't keep making excuses like we can't get to this information. And this information is out here for us to get to. So we can't keep blaming our conditions on our past, on our parents, on our friends, because this information is available for us to get into these seminars. Right now, we are at the seminar.
or if you want to be legendary. And I thought I wasn't going to write on the board, but I was wrong. So I'm going to let Karina or Mariah or somebody fix that board up for me. Just go to the next page for me. So understand this, that you're going to discover like how to become the best of the best in category, the best of the best in class. Like you will be, like whatever your arena is, you will set yourself so far apart from everybody else, you will have no competition. Does that sound interesting to anybody besides me?
Okay, so
and by the way, here's what's fascinating about this whole thing. Like, is it really possible for anyone to be a superstar? I believe that barring some kind of mental impairment, that the answer is a resounding yes. Almost anyone can become a star, a superstar, or even legendary, but almost no one will.
Talk.
Here's what's fascinating to me.
That's a bar.
My mom taught me and my brothers when we were in elementary school how to be the best of the best in category. And here's what she said. Well, before I tell you what she said, I want to tell you about this principle. I didn't realize that that's what she had taught me.
I did not know that this video was going to be, he's going to talk about the principle. What the principle I just told you of? The price principle. And I think he about to talk about the price principle.
Until I discovered the scientific principle that's so mind-blowing. Like every time I think about it, it gives me chills. So the scientific principle is called Price's Law.
Price's Law.
Price's Law. Here's what Price's Law states. It's going to sound like word salad at first, but I'm going to do it a couple of times.
Crazy.
Don't be nervous. But I'm about to show you, I'm about to pull back the curtain on what it takes for you to become the best of best in category. Here it is. Price's Law states that 50% of the production of any domain is produced by the square root of that domain. I know you didn't get it. I saw you not get it, so I'm going to do it again.
And once again, this is a reaction. I'm going to let him tell it to you, but I like to use it. I like to give you a demonstration from our background. Most of us are 2K hoopers. 50% of the points, the game go to 21 in a 3v3 part game. Because it's 3 players, one person will produce most of the points in a 3v3 game. That's the Price's Law. If you have a sibling, let's say you have 2 siblings, so it's 3 of y'all. One person will produce most of the work in that house. If you notice when your parents tell you clean up, it's usually gonna be one person that don't do shit. But if the house is not cleaned up, even though you was cleaning up, but that one person didn't do shit, now he getting credit for y'all cleaning up, or she getting credit, or let's say let's say you didn't do what you're supposed to do in time. Now all y'all gotta get an ass whooping because this one person. So the Price's Law says that in 2K, based on however many number it is, like I said, 3, you would see anonymous 2K would score most of the points, or my center would score most of the points. I never knew that. And when I first heard it, it was so amazing because wherever I have had a job, I have always been in the category of the percentage that produce the most of the work. And I find that so amazing. At one of my last establishment, I worked in a tower. I told y'all I worked for the estates of Aquilinas, right beside the Trump Tower. But so these are multi-millionaires and billionaires. So we would have to do counts, security rounds. We would have to take the elevator all the way up to the top. To the top, to the top, to the top, to the top. 50, 60 some floors. And then you have to count. Going down the stairs, you have to go count the fire extinguishers every night. When they would go back and look at the numbers, that who was doing the majority of the work, there would be 8 officers only 3 people, 2 to 3 people would do most of the counts. Everybody else would have 2 and 3 floors, maybe 5 floors. While you will have somebody like NBA2K25 and this older man, we doing all the floors every time our round is coming. We're not half doing it. But guess what? Do you know who the supervisor was? It was one of the people that did less work. Did y'all know there was actual law behind this? And if you ever read the 48 Laws of Power, it teach you this principle as well, but it don't say it's the principle of Price law. But it tells you how to get over and manipulate people to get them to do all the work. But come to find out, this is actually a law. This is actually a principle of the universe. This is a real thing, but he's gonna explain it much better. But I wanted to show you in a 2K format because that's the game we play.
50% of the production of any domain is produced by the square root.
Okay, I'm glad you asked. This guy right here is named Myron Gooden. The link to this video, Myron Golden. The link to this video is in the description. So if y'all want to just dip out of here and go watch this, I would rather you do so. But if you want to hang out with me, cool. But if you want to leave me to go get the straight gem, the source, the knowledge, the information, all I'm doing is sharing it. But if you want to go and watch it from the source, that's even better.
That domain. And it doesn't matter if it's a garden.
Guess what? Once you finish that video, you're going to click on another one of his videos.
Tomato plants, or if it's an organization with salespeople, or if it's a professional sports team with points.
It's in the link.
50% of the production of any domain will be produced by the square root of that domain. What is?
I don't want y'all to miss what he said. I apologize. So I'm going to be quiet for this. But check the description, King. The link to that video.
50% of the production of any domain is produced by the square root of that domain. And it doesn't matter if it's a garden with tomato plants, or if it's an organization with salespeople, or if it's a professional sports team with points. 50% of the production of any domain will be produced by the square root of that domain. What does that mean? Here's what it means. That means if you have 2 tomato plants, 50% of the tomatoes will be produced by two of those plants.
He means
you have 2 salespeople, 50% of the sales will be produced by 2 salespeople. If you have 2 people on a team, 50% of the points will be produced by 2 people. I mean, if you have 4 people, I said if you have 2, I meant if you have 4. If you have 4 tomato plants, 50% will be produced by 2. If you have 4 salespeople, 50% of the sales will be produced by 2. If you have 4 people on a team, 50% of the points will be produced by 2 people.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense because that's half, right? Price's law makes sense at small numbers. The bigger the numbers get, the less sense it makes until you think about it. But what happens when you take a number like, okay, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9. So if you have 3 tomato plants, 50% of the tomatoes are not produced by 4.5 plants. 50% of the tomatoes are produced by 3 plants. 50% of the sales are produced by 3 salespeople. 50% of the points are scored by 3 people on a team of 9. What? Oh, it gets more better. If you have 25 tomato plants, 50% of the tomatoes are going to be produced by 5 plants. 50% of the sales by 5 salespeople. 50% of the points by 5 people on the team.
And what makes this beautiful is not only can you see it in your household, you can see it in your school, but what make it ultimately so beautiful to me that nature can show you this. I did not know. I thought each seed has its own sprouts. I didn't understand that a tomato is producing other tomatoes, not that each individual tomato came up as an individual, but came from, let's say, this particular tomato. I didn't understand that. I thought that was amazing that nature could show me a price law. Like, this is a real thing. And then I was like, okay. Then I started looking and I started thinking about 2K. I said, damn, I can see it in 2K. If I play 5v5, tell me you don't play 5v5. When you look at the stat sheets, 9 times out of 10, 2 people will have majority of the points. You ain't trying to give it to them 2 people. You just playing the game. You trying to feed everybody. But somehow, out of them 5 players, 2 people always have majority of the points. I said, damn, this shit is real.
This isn't making sense. Okay, well, let me make it make sense. If you have a business, a corporation, you got 100 salespeople, 50% of the sales will be made by 10 people. And anybody who owns a business knows I'm telling the truth. 50% of the sales will be made by 10 salespeople, and the other half of the sales will be made by 90.
When I had my own pallet business, I had 3 employees. You know who did majority of the work? Me. It was me and 2 other people. I did majority of the work. Price is low.
This is why income inequality cannot be solved by government. You can't legislate Price's law. I think it's so fitting that the guy who discovered this, his last name was Price. I think his name was Richard, and then he had all these long middle names, Price, right? Last name Price. I think it's fascinating. You know why? Because if you want to be one of the best in class, best in category, you have to be willing to pay the price to become that.
Man.
It's like,
y'all
it's almost like
that?
God has such, I'm going to make sure this dude who discovers this, his last name is Price.
Anonymous want to be one of the #1, 2. Once again, I use these videos to paint a narrative because I know most of us are 2K player, and I know we can see it clearer when we use something that we familiar with. And plus, I want to talk anyway. I want to listen too. I want to talk too. Okay. Anonymous want to be the #1 2K guy. How did I do it? I did the thing that everybody feared to do or wasn't in a position to do because of their household. Anonymous out-screamed you. I outplayed you. You can play 5 hours a day while I can play 20 hours a day. And I had a girlfriend that wasn't on my neck. She made me dinner while I chased this dream. See, if you want to be the best of your category, you simply have to output the next man. It's a competition. And this is why I tell you about 2K. The competition that we all try to compete with one another will continue to have people to buy VC. And that's the gold mine that 2K has. Type 1 if you understand what I'm saying. I outperformed all my competitors. Whether they were trying to compete or not, I put myself in your face more than they did, even if there was better talent than me. See, it's not always about the talent, it's about who can get the attention. AKA, that's where you see our brother EJ come in at. There's many people that would say EJ is not on their level, talent-wise, skill-wise, but he's able to get himself in your face longer than the guy that claims he haven't lost a game in 3 months. It's a difference.
You have 10,000, if you have a business with 10,000 offers, 50% of your revenue will come from 100 offers. So what's the significance of this? Here's the principle. So here, I'm going to tell you what my mom said, then I'm going to tell you what I discovered based on this. Here's what my mom said, and I'm going to show it to you in the Bible, so you'll know, like, this is just reconfirmed and reconfirmed over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yes. Ready? Everybody ready? Let me hear you say I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Here's what my mom said. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Do you know how small of a population in the world there is that practice that?
Yes. It's my reaction video. I told you the link is in the description if you want to just go. But I feel like I can connect with you too. You know, so, because I have examples. I find it so amazing that there is so much information out here. As a black man, it's easy for me to one up the average black man. I didn't want to say it, but I said it before. I'm not ashamed to say it. As a black man, because of the destruction that have been placed on the black community, the chances of the average black man pulling himself away from gossip. Like, can I say it? Should I say it? No, let me see. Should I say this? Most of y'all gonna go watch something else that's gonna be gossip, not gonna benefit you. See, I'm able to put myself in a position to say, let me force myself to listen to this man. Because I'm gonna give it my all to change my condition, I will be ahead of half of the black men's. I'm already, do you know, just making, this is not what I make, but I heard this recently. If you make $60,000 as a black man, you're already above half of your brothers. You're already past them in a financial level, just making $60,000. Just making $60,000. And you know how easy it is to make $60,000? You can go get $60,000 from McDonald's. You can get $60,000 from Walmart. You can get $60,000 from a convenience store. Just having a regular job can put you ahead of the average black man. Because the average black man is not going to pull himself into this box and say, I need to learn, I need to study, I need to change, I got to stop hanging out, I got to stop going out. This is why we so far behind as black men and women, because we so caught up in the entertainment while everybody else is saying, I'll be entertained, but let me go ahead and disappear for 6 months. Let me go disappear for 2 years. Then I can come back and be entertained all I want, because now I have the career. Now I have the financials. Anonymous 2K TV is behind on a lot of things, but I'm ahead of a lot of my peers. Because I chose a different route. Because I chose to disappear for a couple months. I chose to listen to men like this. No matter how sleepy it made me when I first started tuning in, because I didn't understand what the fuck they was talking about. But now I can listen. I can be around this environment. I can indulge. I can consume this content daily, nightly. That's it. This is what I consume 24/7. You don't believe me? Ask her. She'll tell you. I can call her right now. All I do is consume this type of content. Do I slip up from time to month and listen to some big extra plug? Listen to my Young Dolph? It hit me for a moment, and then I snap out of it and get back on what I'm supposed to be on. Because look, I'm a work in progress. Good. I'm a work in progress. So for that moment, I get that Young Dolph. On God. Dolph playing, nigga. I hit it. I hit my little drug. Boom, snap out of it, nigga. Because how did Dolph get to where he was? Okay. So do you want to get to where Dolph was, or do you want to just indulge in his content? Hell no, nigga. Damn, Cat just said something to me today. And y'all know we just watched that video of that brother quitting his job to do YouTube full time. And it just made me think about last night I had to go to a dinner for one of my clients. And Cat said he put up a post about how he's so blessed that he was able to employ all these people. He made an Instagram post and like, man, he got over 80 employees and him and his wife is so blessed. And then she was like, that's good for him, but you could be doing the same thing. But you are a subject of, you are a piece of his product. I was like, damn. Yeah, you got your own business, but you want to make sure you take care of them. And they blessed that they were able to put y'all in a position. But you could be putting people in position if you was to stay locked in on your own stuff. Damn. So that's how I end up going live today. That's how I end up checking on my other business that I got going on today. And then I said, okay, well, it's one I can, you know, am I putting my all into my own shit? See, we can celebrate people quitting their job or stop doing something that they know is going to be detrimental to them and start doing things that are going to uplift them. We can celebrate that for them, but can we do it for ourselves? Are you clapping for me right now that I'm getting it? Well, stop clapping for me. Look in the mirror. Clap for yourself. So while my client posts this Instagram post about how he so happy and he happy celebrating, and that's cool. We clap for him. Okay. When I'm going to clap for me? When can I go and be equal? Right now, I'm his employee. I'm okay with being his employee. But am I okay? Do I get to indulge into the content that I want to bring to my community, bring to my brothers and sisters? Do I get to go pass out turkeys when my client may need me and he want to pass out turkeys? So I got to go protect him while he pass out his turkeys, but I want to pass out turkeys. I want to fix plates. Well, how you want to do that? You on the clock. You got to go get him, protect him so he can give out the turkeys. That's your job. And I'm not saying I have an issue with my job. What I'm trying to get you to see is, Cat just brought it to my attention that you got a business too. You can invite him to dinner for your business. But you ain't thinking like that. Because you're thinking about going to his dinner for his success. See, we got to flip our mind and start clapping for us, start inviting people to our corporation. Yes, I'm having a dinner for all my employees tonight. But you're not in that lane if you're not in that lane, if you're especially not thinking about being in that lane. How you want it for making sense to you? Let's start clapping for us. And what I tell y'all all the time, like I just told you, my boy said he got to leave soon. He ain't going to be able to watch the full thing with me. Bye. And I say that to my brother because you just watching me succeed. When you going to go succeed yourself? And see, the things I'm saying, people wouldn't say out loud. They wouldn't say what I'm saying out loud. How many times have I told you to cut my screen off and cut yours on? You think they gonna say this? I get called stupid for doing the things I'm doing. You gonna really tell them to cut your shit off and go turn their shit on? Well, because I'm saying, how you gonna preach it but don't really want them to be it? There's a lot of people gonna preach success, but as soon as we start touching success, they start not answering the phone. They start doing little shit that like, I thought you were happy I made it. Damn. I didn't know you really was gonna go for it though. I didn't know you really was going. I thought you were just like I was just trying to educate you. I didn't know you was gonna motherfucking go out there and get your CDLs and start driving trucks for real. I didn't know you was gonna go get your trade and start being somebody for real. I didn't know you was gonna actually stop being a broke ass nigga for real. I thought you still gonna be that little bum so I can come on like, damn boy, y'all still ain't got it together yet. Now I'm coming over here, nigga, you riding nice, you looking good, you got the family looking good. God damn, nigga, you okay, huh? Oh, that's why you don't answer the phone no more, nigga? I thought you was happy I made it. See, a lot of these content creators, and I'm not saying my brother right here, I'm saying a lot of these people, they want you to indulge in their content, but they don't want you to create no content. Type one up for making sense.
It's so minuscule, it might not be able to be measured under a microscope. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. Like, I thought she was just being Socratic, because my parents were very Socratic, and they didn't say things outright. They would give us hints, and we'd have to figure it out. Right? You'd walk in, and see my mom for the first day. Boy, time of day is due to a dog. Hi, Mom. Like, she's like, you would even say hi to your dog. I'm your mother. Speak to me. Right? So that's how our parents taught us. Anyway, so I didn't know she was giving me I didn't realize she was giving me the keys to the castle when she said, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. I didn't know she was doing that. And it came from Scripture.
That's why I go hard when I do shit.
So here's the lesson. Let me tell you the lesson we learned. Then I'm going to read the verse. Then I'm going to.
I turn into when I start something, I turn into a psycho. I key in on it. I get like a K9. When I got back into the gym, I'm a K9. I'm a K9 now. When I got back on my YouTube shit, I don't go to sleep at 1 o'clock. I got to make sure I got these videos uploaded. I got to make sure I got all those videos getting ready to go. I got to make sure I'm checking my stocks. I got to make sure I'm looking at that. I got to make sure I'm like watching this. I got to make sure I'm checking on my clients. I'm keying in. That's how you get to be more valuable than one would assume. Because see, when I got one license, I got 2 licenses. All you need is one. Now I'm gonna make sure I get the other one too, just in case. I'm keying in. I'm not gonna increase the value just on that part. I'm gonna get all this. Yeah, they're gonna add to my value. I'm keying in. I'm not just gonna work on the arms and the chest and the shoulders and the back. I'm gonna work on the legs too. I'm keying in.
Tell you what I've extracted from this and what I've been able to apply, and I found that it is so true. If you decide you're going to be one of the best in class, one of the best in category, you'll have almost no competition because most people are not willing to pay that price.
Facts.
In any arena.
They ain't willing to stay up late at night.
So here's what I learned from Price is Law.
They ain't willing to get up early in the morning.
100 salespeople producing half of the sales of a 10,000 person sales army. Here's what I learned from that. Mediocrity scales exponentially. Average scales exponentially. Okay scales exponentially. Excellence only scales incrementally. Because so few people are willing to pay the price.
That's crazy.
That's why when you think of actors, there's the number of A-list actors is going to always be smaller than the B and the C-list actors.
Oh, man.
Why? The singers, same thing. It doesn't matter. And God laid it out for us in Scripture so vividly and beautifully clearly. And I didn't realize that this was the principle until
once again, this is my reaction video. I ain't gonna keep telling you now. I'm gonna pause when I want to pause. But I know y'all, my supporters, you rocking with me. But when I release these videos on the YouTube, it be dudes that come in and be like, "Yo, just let the video play." Shut up. I lost my train of thought. Let me see, can I get it back? Let me see, can he touch on something that brought that thought to mind anyway? Let me see. Let me go back to.
Be smaller than the B and the C-list actors. Why? The singers.
Okay. Y'all see what I just did? I'm gonna hold this thought, but if I lose this thought, I can go back and rewind the video, because for me to get that thought, he had to say something. So I lost the thought, but all I did was rewind the video, and he said something again that brought the thought back. I be hitting y'all with some shit if you just listen to what I'm saying, though. All right, the reason there are so few new content creators in YouTube and Twitch when it comes to 2K, because everybody assumes that they have to copy what is already successful. Ding, 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 ding. Why is Anonymous? Why did Anonymous 2K TV blow up in 2K? I was different. Teamwork and defense. Teamwork and defense. Teamwork and defense. From the ISO. Not the pick and roll. How did I blow up in Pro-Am? Teamwork and defense. Calling plays from the ISO. See, they might not give me my credit, but Anonymous made the ISO in Pro-Am popular. I got friends that might testify, associates in 2K that remember. They might say, yeah, niggas weren't really, niggas may was doing it, but we didn't know nobody that was doing it. And if they was, they probably wasn't live streaming. When it came to live streaming, Anonymous made 5v5 ISO play calling. I was the only one doing it. I was the only one pulling random guys from the Twitch chat saying, I'm so good of a point guard, I'm going to pull 4 guys from my Twitch chat and we're going to take Pro-Am by storm. And we did that. I blew up off of that. Then I was able to go to Park, do the same thing. This nigga calling plays on the 3v3s. I was different. The reason it's so hard for y'all to grow in 2K because you haven't been creative enough to stand out. If you have, but some of my G's in here right now, if you find a way, let me give you an idea. Let's say you're a 2K streamer. But you sing every time you hit a jump shot. Okay. Let's say every time you win a game, your girlfriend come on and start reading off the subs. See, what I'm trying to give you is examples of how you can be different. I'm saying little shit, but use your mind to think bigger. I'm just saying little bit of shit. Use your mind to think bigger. You have to have something that's different about you, that is different from Anonymous 2K TV. That's different from all these other guys that's already blew up. You thinking that you can go repeat what the next person has done, which you're only going to get a small percentage of supporters, when if you was to go create your own lane, now that's where the abundance come in at. Now that's where you get your 100,000 views. Now that's where you get your 1 million subscribers. See, you only get that many subscribers when you are different. How would a copycat get the same love as the creator? How many of y'all told me you watched the movie The Cross? The TV show. The TV show on Amazon Prime, The Cross. It's not The Cross, Cross. Alex Cross, that's his name. He's a detective. The serial killer in this TV show. Okay, I'm finna tell it to you. I'm spoiling it. You should have went and seen it. Because he's gonna make my point, so I gotta spoil it. The serial killer is copying 12 killers, psycho killers throughout the world that have happened in real life. He's copying them, recreating their crimes, and recreating the victims to match the same victim that they killed in their prime. All right. So, well, he matching it to the actual killer that was killed by the United States, you know, after they got caught and had to go get the lethal injection and all that stuff. So he's recreating that. Guess what? So he wanted to go out with a bang, as in, I just recreated all these 12 serial killers. Yes, I don't care if I die. I want the world to know what I just did. Guess what they did to this clown? This nigga, Alex Cross, is so good at what he do. He was able to take that nigga work and act like it never happened. So he wanted to be charged for all 12 of these kills that he had recreated. They only charged him for 1 kill. That nigga went crazy. He copycat the original killers and tried to recreate their shit, and come to find out at the end of all of it, he only got charged for 1 kill. When he wanted to be famous for recreating these serial killers' moments and killing people, and he got charged for 1, he lost his mind. That's not right. You gotta charge me. Those are my kills. Those are my kills. Going crazy. But what I'm telling you, being a copycat only gets you a small taste of gratitude. He's still gonna get a kill, but he ain't gonna get them 12 other. He ain't gonna get them 11 other kills that he wanted. So he getting charged for 1. So you wasting your time being a copycat of these successful creators. That's why it's taking you so long to blow up. And I be giving it to y'all. That's why it's taking you so long to blow up. That's why you taking so long to blow up, because the version of the authentic version of you haven't quit. He's still out here. She's still out here. See, you're not being pushed by the corporation. See, it's easy for celebrities to copy each other because they're being pushed by a corporation. Type 1 if you understand what I'm kicking to you. It's easy for a Sexy Red and an Ice Spice and a Megan Thee Stallion, a Beyonce. They got a corporation, a system. You have just you. So you think you can do the same thing that these celebrities doing? I can just go copy this person right here. Don't work like that for your lifestyle. See, you on the lower end. You don't have no push behind you to make the world keep listening to your song, Okay, well, I think I like her. Of course you like her now because you had to listen to the song 1,500 times. Social programming. I be kicking it to you.
Same thing. It doesn't matter. And God laid it out for us in Scripture so vividly and beautifully clearly. And I didn't realize that this was the principle until when I get something, I'm like a dog on a bone when I discover something, and I'm like, but wait a minute, what about this? And what about? That's me, okay? So I'm gonna read it to you. By the way, the person who wrote this in Scripture was the best of the best in class and the best of the best in category. It was King Solomon. Here's what God told him. He said, because you've asked this thing, I'm going to bless you in ways that nobody's been blessed before you and nobody will be blessed after.
He said, so the detective told on him himself. Okay, for the people that, I apologize that because see, Jacko, don't get lost in that. That ain't the message. But I'm going to give it to you since I brought it up. No, the detective, they're going to not tell the world what they did. Even though it's illegal, the detective don't want to let this killer get no glorification for killing, when that was his whole purpose of, he wanted to be famous and he wanted the world to know that he copied these killers. In his mind, these are successful people. They was murderers, they were psychopaths, and he wanted to recreate them. He wanted to recreate their killing life. Like, he created a victim. He would go catch a victim and recreate that scenario. And he wanted the fame and saying, like, look at how great I am. I was able to do the same thing they did and get away with it. So he had 11 serial killers that he had copied, 12. But he was only going to get credit for 1. Because if he would have got credit for all, then he would have completed his lifelong dream to die and go out with a bang. I was able to do all their crimes and never get noticed. And he did not get noticed. He had got away with 11 before they actually caught him. They didn't catch him until the 12th one. But he came out and started speaking to the people on his 12th kill because now he was ready for his credit. Damn, I really did it. I killed 12 people I'm the greatest ever. That's what he wanted. So the detective, they said, we're not going to give you credit. We're going to tell the public that you only killed one person. It's illegal, but you get to defeat this psychopath that was on the killing verge, and his only verge was to say that he killed these people. So do you want him to go out on a bang? No. But guess what? They still wanted to get a family some closure, so they had this other guy that was working with the serial killer to now pretend like he was a serial killer, or not necessarily the serial killer, but give the family some closure by telling them little bits of things of how they died, the other victims. I hope I cleared it up for you. I'm sorry for the people that, we trying to be educated. I brought the subject up, so
after you. There will not be one like unto you among all the kings, all your days. And then we go and we read a little bit further in 1 Kings chapter 3 and 1 Kings chapter 4, and we read in 1 Kings chapter 10 that the scripture says that Solomon exceeded all the kings of the earth for riches and for wisdom. He was the best of the best in class and the best of the best in category. How good was he? He was so good that the scripture tells us that all of the kings of the earth, all of the monarchs around the earth came to Solomon and paid him to learn his wisdom. So maybe, yeah, I get it. The price is high to become the best of the best in category. The price is high to become the best of the best in class. Oh, but the payoff is so worth it. Here's what it says. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might, for there's no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. In other words, you don't need a particular set of gifts, talents, and skills that was imparted to you at birth in order for you to be one of the best in category. Here's what you need to do. You need to make a decision.
Powerful.
The word decide comes from the Latin root de, which means of or from, side, which means to cut. It means you cut yourself off from any other possibility but being the best of the best in class. And your objective is not even to become the best. Your objective is to become as good as you possibly can be. Like best doesn't mean better than somebody else.
Right.
Best means best to your capability. Like that's why when people say, Myron, how much money do you want to make? I want to make as much as I can. Well, I'm not that greedy. Okay, I'm not. Well, it has nothing to do with. I mean, that may be. If you wanted to make as much money as you could, that might be why you wanted to do it. But I want to do it because I want to max out every area of my life. When I ask you how smart do you want your children, I don't want to make that much money, just enough to be comfortable. How smart do you want your children to be? Not that smart, just smart enough to be comfortable. How long do you want to live? Not that long, just long enough to be comfortable. It's such a goofy lie.
I see what he's saying. I
don't want to make that much money, just enough to be comfortable. It's such a goofy. And by the way, if you only want to make enough money to be comfortable, that's one of the most selfish goals you can have. Because when you come across the man who's fallen among thieves, how are you going to take care of him when you can't even pay your...
I told y'all, me and my dad talked about life insurance the other day. And y'all, everybody ain't where you gonna be. So when I say that, I say my dad is not where I'm at right now mentally. Because my dad is older. He has had his ways for 60-some years. And I'm 32. And I'm coming into a new way of life, a new way of learning, a new way of doing things. So me and my dad is talking about life insurance. And my dad tell me how much his life insurance thing is. And I'm like, we got to up that. Now, to him, that sounded crazy. What do you mean we got to up that? That's not enough. Why would we settle for a couple thousand when we have the ability to pay for a higher policy to where when you pass, we can get you the proper thing or however you want to go, and then you still have enough money left over for your family? Woo! I know I just hit a soft spot. See, we don't want to talk about that. So me and my daddy started getting on this conversation, and it's got a little icky because it's like, I don't plan on dying. Did I say you plan on dying? Nah, because guess what? In my life insurance policy, I'm making sure that it's enough for everybody to be able to progress, because what is the number one wealth generation? It's death. But see, every other community know this. Every other race of people understand this. Death is how you get rich. Because death comes to us all, and it's a lot of money that can become to your family, so you don't have to continue to live in these conditions. But because you selfish, you're like, I just got enough to be buried. What? You just got enough to be buried? That's how we thinking? That's how we thinking. We're not thinking about the kids, the grandkids, the sisters, the uncles, the people that you can possibly put in a better situation through your death. I know that's a little sticky for a lot of y'all. I know that's a little sticky, but that's called real life.
Your light bill. How you gonna bless your mama and your daddy and your grandmama and your children?
Look at my boy. My dog just said, damn right, when I die, my son got like 1.5. Hello? Come on, man. But like I said, me and my dad had that conversation. I'm like, man, we got to get a better policy than that. And I'm not looking for you to die. I'm not looking for you to die because we talking about insurance. You the one told me. You the one told me we need to focus and need to get that life insurance stuff right. But now when I say, well, what's the numbers? Now you want, oh, what you asking about? You asking about the numbers? Yeah, what's the numbers? How much would the policy pay out when you die? Oh, a couple thousand, just enough for me to be buried. What? That's enough for you to be buried. So now that you gone, you feel like you get to check out. Well, y'all got to make it on your own. But that's some selfish shit. You about to pass away, or you close to a stage of passing away, and I'm not looking for, listen, I can die before my father. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. So we don't think about stuff like that. We selfish to a point of that conversation because we like, and well, you got to fend for yourself now. Fend for myself. You just passed away, ain't leaving that but a $2,000? Man, you tripping, dog. Come on, man.
Even take care. You can't even pay your water bill.
And ask someone to take care.
Like,
not leaving
wanting to make
money.
enough to get by is one of the most selfish
That's
and
crazy, right?
non-intelligent goals you can have financially.
Okay.
Why? Because all you got to do to know that refrigerators and cars and stuff break down is keep on living.
Oh. The warehouse manager, dog, that's the 50 to 60 range right there. Got to get that money.
So you don't, when it breaks down, you don't want to have enough money to replace it. You want to have to wait.
Jay.
The air conditioner goes out in Florida in the summertime. Well, we gonna have to just wait till we save enough money.
And you know, like the selfish part of us to say, LJ ain't gonna be able to spend 1.5. Okay, so we saying the person that's gonna be taking care of LJ can't have nothing. That's how some of us will look at it. Well, I mean, my baby ain't spending no 1.5. Well, we know the baby ain't gonna spend 1.5, but at least the person that's doing this gotta have something. Come on, man. My boy said $300 a month on the policy. Listen, but it's worth it though because you understand that I don't want my son to be half taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my son to just have enough. No, I want my son to be able to enjoy what his father left for him. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But see, we got older parents. I'm going to say for me, my father haven't clicked on that yet. But we had a long conversation, and you know what? He was like, okay, well, you can just get your own policy. That was okay, but it still wasn't. It's like, you're not accepting what you're saying. You're saying that you would rather me just get the policy on you than that let's increase your policy. Because in his mind, it still sound a little like, damn, nigga, I'm really going to have to die for to give you some money. I'm really going to, like, that's kind of like what you're saying. You're saying, like, so you don't want to, when you die, you just want me to have enough to bury you. That's some selfish shit. That's some selfish shit, bro. That's some selfish shit, dog.
Fix and sweat in the meantime. The scripture says, a wise man foreseeth evil and hideth himself, but the foolish pass on and are punished. Anyway.
Good hours. Oh,
So
what, 62? See,
then
that's
it
the
says,
best to
verse,
me.
12,
I love that 62.
For man also knoweth not his time. As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, as the bird that is caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them.
That's it, Jay.
So the scripture says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might, because you're dying. There's no work, nor device, nor service in the grave whither thou goest. Work, like put everything you can into everything put everything you've got into everything you do, because you're going to die. And when you die, here's what that means: game over. And it's not Mario Brothers. You don't get another life.
Or say be your fire.
And then he says, but do everything you can, not just because you're going to die, but do everything you can, like put everything you got into everything you do, because you will beat people who are more talented than you.
I'm telling you.
You will win out over people who are richer than you. You will beat people who had more like natural advantages than you.
It's just like dudes talking about the dating world. Dudes assume that because rich men have all this money, that they have great success with women. No, they don't. Money don't. The guy that can make the woman laugh, make the woman feel comfortable, has a better chance than this dude with millions of dollars. Because a lot of times, these guys that have millions of dollars, they lose charisma. They lose connection. They lose conversation because their life is on fast-paced speed at all time. I ain't got no time to court you. I ain't got no time to rap to you, talk to you, get sweet up in your ear. What you gonna do? I'm a multi-millionaire. Not saying all of them, but I've seen a lot of them that work on a fast-paced scale, moving. Ain't got time to be talking to no woman. Ain't got time to be trying to court her. And guess what? That's how you get a lot of hoes. Because they know that these guys with, oh my God, I'm hitting some pointers. A lot of hoes are created because the man that have the money don't have time to court them. So all he can do is buy a bag, and that's supposed to get the pussy with. But see, guess what? Now you see the guy that working a 9-to-5 job, he different. He don't need none of that extra shit because he know how to connect. He know how to engage with that woman. This is why you see men that feel like their money can get them in the door, and because of that, it created a new genre of females. And that genre of female is the females that get wet off of handbags. Man, I'm hearing some pointers, dog.
Because you put everything you've got into everything you do. Huh. I'm going to read it again so y'all can see I ain't just making this up. Whatsoever thy hand finds to do, do it with thy might. For there's no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Do everything, like do your best at everything. In other words, if it's not worth putting your best into, it's probably not worth doing. You are going to die. Stop acting shocked by that. Like, stop doting about through life like you think you're going to live to be 900. It's not going to happen. Okay, you're going to die.
That nigga let you know you're going to die. Damn,
I returned and saw under the sun the race
even
not
they had
the
to
swift.
laugh on that.
If you will do your best,
that nigga let
you
you know.
beat people who are faster than you. Wow.
You going to
because
die.
they didn't do their best.
Right?
I saw the race was not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. You will win in battle over people who are stronger than you. If you don't believe me, ask David and Goliath.
Yeah.
By the way, David practiced for Goliath on a lion and a bear. Oh, okay. See, what we do is we hide from our lions and our bears, and then we want to face our giants.
Ooh, wait. Damn. That's tough.
And we wonder why we run from the giant. You ran from the giant because you ran from the lion and you ran from the bear.
Damn.
Okay.
Ooh,
Neither yet bread to the wise. You will eat better than people who have more wisdom, more education, more degrees, and more knowledge than you. If you do your best. See, everybody can't have a degree. Everybody can't have great Socratic wisdom. Everybody can't be the fastest person running. Everybody can't be the strongest person in battle. But everybody can do their best. But almost nobody does. Y'all tracking. I can see it in your face, you tracking. No battle too strong, neither yet bread too wise, neither yet riches to men of understanding. Hey, you will make more money than people who are smarter than you if you do your best. Doors open for people who do their best. Obstacles run from people who do their best. Okay. Neither yet favor to men of skill. In other words, you will find favor over, you'll win contracts over people who have more skill than you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How?
Yes, sir.
How?
I get new clients. I get new people trying to be clients daily. Every time I'm out and about, people associate me with security. And when they see me with my clients, I get the little note slid in my hand. I get the extra $100 bills. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm probably the newest out of the guys that I know. I'm the baby of some of the guys that I know. But guess what? Because of how I carry myself, how I go about my business, the doors are open for me at all times. I got one client trying to undermine another guy, want me to take his position, but I won't take it because it's like how they did it. They try to give me his position behind his back, and that's gonna create bad blood. You know, if you know anything about security, they are very competitive. They all fighting over contracts and shit like that. These niggas be crazy about them contracts. And I'm not saying like where they'll see you physically, but it's a lot of beef behind security. They all fight for these contracts. And this, especially in Miami, we talking about some serious paper to protect a lot of millionaires and billionaires here. I'm in Miami. This is the headquarters. New York and Miami, California is like headquarters for security because that's where a lot of celebrities are. In Atlanta as well. But man, I just got another guy that worked with little baby. He wanted me, he just took my number down. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, we always here in Miami, you know what I'm saying? I be needing some extra support, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna get your number. And I'm like, but this happened all the time though. I got another guy, just a regular guy, but he's a regular guy who is a well-established man. And he was like, man, you know, I definitely need you, man, for some personal detail, man. But this happened often. But guess what? When they talk about my other guy to me, when they talk about my other, you know, partner, they're like, man, we don't like him. We don't like him, you know. When my clients, I'm talking about clients, like we don't like him. You know, he's a bully. You know, he a bully. We don't like him. He is a bully. And I'm like, shit, you know, you the one hired him. You know, yeah, I gotta talk to him because, you know, a lot of customers come here and they afraid because he a bully. And I'm like, shit, hey, you know, I mean, I do my best to try to talk to him, but you know, that's on y'all. You know, so what I'm saying is doors are always opening up for me in the security business because I keep myself clean. I don't do drugs. I don't drink on the job. I used to sip at one of my clients' job. I stopped doing that. My barber's like, nah, man, you can't even do that. You know, I'm like, shit, I just had a little sip. People like, nah, they don't even do the sip. Don't even sit with them. Show them you professional at all time. You know, because, you know, when they get so comfortable with you, they want to, like, you know, come and have a sip with me. You're like, nah, I don't even drink with them no more. You know what I'm saying? I had a drink last night at the dinner, though, with one of my clients, though. I had a little sip, but they were trying to drink some tequila shit. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. So, you know, but the doors are always opening up for me, though, because of how I go about my business. Doors are always opening up.
When you show up into an arena that you've been to before, everybody else who's in that arena who's seen you before should know, oh, if this person's here, I know they're going to show up and they're going to show up and shine.
Damn.
Okay. So what do we learn from Price's Law?
What say you need to drop that blunt?
Average,
Drop the blunt,
mediocrity,
my boy.
okay scales exponentially. That's why there's always more people who lose than there are who win. There's always a large number.
Hey, let me say this. You don't have to drop the blunt, but understand this. You don't have to drop the blunt. Just know that you can only get as far as you can get. See, I think because so many of us, we see celebrities that drink and smoke, we in our head, we feel like, okay, so it's cool. You do know that's a different level. Like, in order to get up there and become that, the people that you may go through may not accept you drinking and smoking. Now, once you get up there, you can flip it on them. You know what I'm saying? You can start drinking and smoking once you get there. But then, like I said, going up the ladder, though, going upward might be a little challenging because they might, the people that you're trying to go upward through might not accept you drinking and smoking. So you don't have to stop drinking and smoking. That's your personal choice. But what I'm saying, if we're trying to go upward in life, some of the doors that we're trying to go through, they might not accept us drinking and smoking. And a lot of people won't tell you that they don't accept it. You'll know about how they treat you. You'll know about the opportunities you get in life. Let me ask you this. Are you getting some amazing opportunities right now, drinking and smoking? And I'm saying this to everybody. Now, do they know you drink and smoke the way you do? Now, if they find out that you drink and smoke the way you do, will they pull back a little from you? We're talking about business. We're not talking about the homies. We're not talking about your girlfriend. We're talking about going upward. See, I don't know how many of y'all are trying to go upward either. But I'm speaking to say that we're trying to go upward. And I'm saying going upward. We're trying to move up in life. We're trying to increase our money. We're trying to increase our knowledge, wealth. We're just trying to increase everything about us. The doors that you got to go through, do they know you drink and smoke the way you do? And I'm saying if they do, you think they would still fuck with you and let you come through those doors of going upward? That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why I say I'm not drinking and smoking. It's not illegal. You feel me? So everybody ain't gonna have an issue. But I'm saying though, usually when you're trying to go upward, when you start trying to increase your value, there's a little restriction on drug and alcohol. As you start to get through the doors, you will see that drug and alcohol is all these motherfuckers use. But it's a different going through the doors. Type one if you understand what I'm saying. Trying to get there is different than being there, because once you there, cocaine sits on the table. Okay, let me be quiet.
Number who lose and a small number who win. There's a large number who just play the game, a small number who become professionals, and a smaller number than that who become stars. A smaller number than that who become superstars. And a smaller number than that who become legendary. Why? It's interesting. Like, people make fun of this, and it's kind of funny because it was like a funny meme when Allen Iverson was like, practice. You talking to me about practice?
Bingo. That's a great example.
Me. Practice. You talking to me about practice.
That's a great example.
And like, it became a meme, but he was making a very good point. You should be talking to these other clowns who ain't scoring any points about practice.
That's a great example.
Clearly, when I show up, I've already practiced.
That's a great example. There are some people that don't have to practice.
Michael Jordan was not the most talented basketball player. He got cut from his high school basketball team. But he worked harder than anybody after that, so it would never happen again. See, here's what we do. We find ourselves taking our past experiences, projecting them on the screen of our future, recreating the past, think we're living in the present, and we keep repeating Groundhog Day. And today looks like yesterday, and this year looks like last year, and this decade looks like last decade. We keep repeating the same thing. Why? Because we're not learning anything from the mistakes we made. We're not learning how to overcome by looking at our past failures and our past struggles. Let them tell us something. I made that mistake in the past. I ain't fixing to make it again. That was yesterday's mistake, baby.
Right.
I learned the lesson. Now I'm ready to get the blessing. But if you don't learn the lesson, you get to keep on testing.
Yes, sir. Talk. I like that. That's a bar.
So what do we learn from this? Execute your execution. Work your work. Work your work, because all work works. What do you mean work your work? Stop playing at the thing you want other people to think you're serious about. Stop sticking your toe in the water. I'm gonna try.
That's a bar right there.
I'm gonna just try.
That's a bar right there. My boy say run that mic.
Stop. What do you mean work your work? Stop playing at the thing you want other people to think you're serious about. Stop sticking your toe in the water. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just try. Try? Try is nothing but an escape hatch, the back door to excuse land. I'm not going to do, here's what I try means. I'm going to try means. I'm not going to do my best, and if it doesn't work, you'll know I tried. I tried. Work your work, because all work works. But see, work is a two-sided coin. But all work doesn't work. I've been working on this business for 15 years, it's not making me any money. All work works. It's a two-sided coin. It works on you and it works for you. And what you've got to learn to do, and what I've got to learn to do, I think I've learned to do it to some degree, maybe not to the nth degree. We have to learn to let our work work on us until we become the person for whom it can work. And I promise you.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Let me let that play back again. That's powerful.
I'm not going to do my best, and if it doesn't work, you'll know I tried. I tried. Work your work, because all work works. But see, work is a two-sided coin. But all work doesn't work. I've been working on this business for 15 years, it's not making me any money. All work works. It's a two-sided coin. It works on you and it works for you. And what you've got to learn to do, and what I've got to learn to do, I think I've learned to do it to some degree, maybe not to the nth degree. We have to learn to let our work work on us until we become the person for whom it can work. And I promise you, if your work is not working for you, the work that it's been doing on you, you've been resisting on some level. I promise you. Because what you resist persists, but what you embrace becomes grace, and grace is a gift.
That's powerful.
Like, execute your execution. Work your work. Don't play at your work. See, for me, this business thing is serious. You know why? Because there are some people out there who are struggling financially, and I was you. And God knows I looked everywhere, in every book, every seminar. I've got brothers here who know. My brother Dwayne will tell you. I was broke as a joke and ready to choke, and I was reading books on how to be a millionaire. I wasn't reading books about how to get a better job. I was reading books that were going to eventually teach me how to give somebody a better job. Well,
he was already ahead of his problem.
Work your work. Like, let's stop playing at work. Let's decide we're going to become the best of the best, because here's what's going to happen.
You know what I learned? a lot of these people, you know the guy that owns McDonald's? He didn't started getting wealthy until around 50 something. You know the guy that owned KFC? And fact check this, I think he was around 60 something. So we'll see a lot of people reaching their mark around 40, 50. We see people start tapping into the lessons over the years. What's this guy name? The Warren Buffett. A large portion of his money didn't come till he was 50 something. Fact check it. I know the age is up there. Could be 40 something, but I know these people was old. Basically what I'm saying. It was older men. You know, they wasn't no 20s. Yeah, we see 20s and young bucks getting into. But I'm saying though, a lot of these multimillionaires and billionaires started reaching a lot of their money at midlife. And it goes to show that them giving this information, we don't have to wait midlife to make a change in our world, to make a change in our community, to make a change in our kids' lives, to make a change in our wife, husband life. We can start applying this information that these midlife to older men are giving, and women's as well. Because, you know, I have ran across a couple of females' audio books. So we know that these people are giving this information. Somebody is paying for it, you know, whether they go to seminars. But for those of us that don't necessarily have the money yet to go to a seminar or the time, it's coming to the YouTube. It's coming to the internet. That's why I say, man, this internet is a hellhole, but it's only how you choosing to use it. This internet can be a savior. I learned how to tie my tie using YouTube. I went to a nice interview for a lot of money, and I had to wear a tie for the interview. I didn't have nobody to teach me how to tie this tie for this great job interview that was coming up. I got on YouTube and tied that tie. Was it perfect? No. But I loved it in the interview. And you know what they loved in me for more than anything? My appearance. Here I am, a guy that was never shown how to tie a tie. I went to the #1 source to learn how to tie a tie so I can go to this interview that's worth a lot of money. And nothing I said, nothing I did was better than the way I looked in their eyes. This is who we want to represent our corporation. We want you. The way you dress. He went so far to tell the other guys that were coming into the interview, this is how we want y'all to dress. This man right here, this gentleman, from the head to toe, this is how we want y'all to dress if y'all get hired. But I already was hired. He already was explaining that you the one. We want you. But y'all, for everybody this is how we want y'all to dress on this job site. When you're with your clients, this is how we want y'all to dress. He said that. They just kept looking like, man, you sharp. Man, you sharp. Man, you got the shoes. You got the inside holster. You ain't flashy with your gun. Man, you sharp. Oh, yeah, we like you. You got your tie on. I was just at home struggling. They don't know I was just at home struggling. Being a 30-something-year-old man not knowing how to tie a tie. But I didn't let the evilness of YouTube come on and say how to sing the next rap song, how to do the next dance. No, I went to this thing called YouTube to get the good of it. Because YouTube, this internet can be bad, but if you use it for the right reason, you can go get a 6-figure job. You can go sell your corporation and get some new employees. You don't have to just go get a job. My bad. You can go do meetings. See, you can learn how to talk to entrepreneurs. See, this YouTube is not all bad. It's just what you're choosing to do with it. It's on you. You choosing to get on this thing called the internet, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and gossip. Waste your time. Waste your life. You're not getting ahead. You're not moving forward. You just stand in the same spot that your parent was in, following somebody else's life. Have you heard about the Kardashians? You fucking 30-some years old. You still watching that bullshit on TV? And yes, I just told you about that show I watched, The Cross Show. You know how long it been since I watched TV? That's how I got stuck on that motherfucking show. It been so long since I watched TV. So the moment I fucking found a TV show, I was in that bitch all fucking 8 or 9 of them episodes. Now guess what? The show is over and I don't got nothing else to watch on TV because I don't watch TV no way. But I'm glad that little fucking show is over because that show had me watching all of them 8 episodes. But I watched 1 episode a day. I was trying to get 2 in there, but it was tough to get 2. Because I still had to keep track of my own life. But I did get them bitches an hour of me. But it gone off now. I don't watch that little shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was enjoying it too. Because I hadn't watched TV so long. It been so long since I watched TV, bro. And I fucking watched that damn show. And I just fucking, man, we was watching that motherfucker. Watching it. Damn, what coming on? What's gonna happen next? Ooh, shit. But that motherfucker gone now. So we back off from TV for another fucking year. Because it been a long time since I watched TV. Been a long time since I watched TV. Other than that show. Of course, I watched the election shit. You know, I watched that little TV show. Hint, hint. Yeah, but yeah, man. This internet can be a dark place, and it can be a place to heal. It's up to you to go about it the right way. I'm going to end it right there, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in, man. I'm truly grateful for the support that y'all show me. We've been on for about 2 hours and 30-some minutes. I think, what time it is? 2 o'clock. I want to get some 2K in today, man. So I think I might come back later. See, can we play some 2K, man? You know what I'm saying? We ain't played 2K in about, 5 days? I ain't played 2K since, Friday? Thursday or Friday? It's been a minute since I played. It's been about 5 days since I played 2K. So we're going to try to get D-Light so he going to hoop. I'm going to try to get on later. I said try. We just heard what he said about trying. My boy said W screen. I was here for like 10 minutes and heard some good gems. Man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So I'm going to try to get back on. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, dog. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all letting me bring this type of stuff to y'all. You know, because like I said, y'all know where my heart at. Anytime y'all feel like, well, I don't want to listen to you, I'm going to go get it from the source. By all means, go get it from the source. I ain't stopping you. I'm just trying to pass it. I'm just trying to pass along the message. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that y'all let me be me. You don't judge me for coming on here. You see how I'm different? That's what I'm telling you. I'm different in the 2K community. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. I'm just trying to be me. And being me is telling you that I want to play 2K, but I want us to focus on real life advances too. So if you see me blow up because of this, it say, damn, well, none of them was doing something different. I'm not trying to blow up from it. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. And if people support it, they support it. If people don't, they don't. But guess what? If you see me blow up, because you'll be like, well, nobody else was doing that shit. I ain't see nobody else have no damn 2K in the background. And this motherfucker had motivational stuff playing out Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying though. The reason you haven't blown up from live streaming for my content creators is because you got to ask yourself, is you doing something that everybody else is doing? Or is you doing something that's so removed from like basketball, like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like you really trying to put together something here? Or you half doing it? Or you doing it 1 week and then you miss 10 weeks and you doing it 1 day, then you miss 4 days? It don't work like that. When you're trying to blow up something, you got to be consistent. And consistent will get you over the hump. We just heard it. Work will work. Let the work work. And guess what? People going to start gravitating to you. People going to start searching out for your content. People going to start falling into your hands. But you got to work the work. Let the work work. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate that, gang. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for real, man. So, truly grateful. I'm going to get out of y'all way. Hope y'all have a great afternoon. I hope we doing something to build ourselves up, encourage ourselves, push ourselves forward. We can listen to these videos. You can come over here and listen to me, but you still got to put in that action. You know, one of the reasons I don't like some religious people, because all they do is talk, no action. I don't wait for God. I participate, and God see me participate, and he bless. Do I need to repeat that? I don't wait for God. I go out here and put in the work. God see me put in the work, and he help bless. He leads the way. He said, okay, I see you putting this one shoe before the other shoe, but goddamn it, let me lead the way. See, I don't sit back and say, come and lead the way, God, and pick me up too. Carry me over there. The fuck I looking like asking God to carry me around? Nah, I get out here and work. I cut my live stream on, and God said, you cut it on, I'm going to help you talk. Well, that goddamn anonymous 2K25. God say, hit the go live button, and I'm going to do the rest. You feel me though? You think I'm bullshitting? I ain't bullshitting. I'm serious as a heart attack. Now I'm really serious. You have to put one foot before the other foot, and if you do that, whatever religion you believe in gonna guide you the rest of the way. Come on. Man don't eat. A man don't work, a man don't eat. Come on. We gotta be real, right? How you expect to eat and you ain't putting no work out here in this world? But you say you want to be successful. You lying to me, and you lying to yourself, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to try to come back later on today for some 2K. But if I don't, I will be back in the morning. Thank y'all for the support. Truly grateful. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. Hopefully I see y'all later on today. Just seeing, I know I got to hit the gym up. So I got to see how long. I'm probably going to be in the gym by 2 hours. So it's just how this gym session go will let me know if I'll be back later on today, man. Thank y'all for the support. If I don't come back this afternoon, I'm in this evening.